and we randomly came across JLO performing in Central Park. Like, what? New York is back and very much alive. It is complete madness out there. Hey y'all, so I am on the way to my first photo shoot of the week. I'm really excited about this one because I'm trying to change my portfolio a little bit to be tailored more to what my agencies have requested. And so this shoot is a little bit more, I guess, like commercial as opposed to like the editorial photo shoots that I'm usually doing. So it's gonna be a great turnout. Summer has officially left New York City. She literally did not waste any time. She dipped out almost immediately and the temperatures are already dropping. But it's like that weird kind of awkward stage where you leave your house in layers thinking it's gonna be cold and you end up actually sweating because it's not yet that cold yet. So yeah, we're in that weird awkward stage. I actually ended up doing my own makeup for this shoot just because I'm going for a really simple look, like to the point where it almost looks like I'm not even wearing makeup. So I didn't feel the need to like reach out to a makeup artist for this one, just because it's basically like a foundation and a little bit of concealer. Most of my photos, unless they're like super editorial, most of my photos I don't really have a lot of makeup on. There are actually some photos where I'm not wearing any makeup at all, so it's a pretty simple makeup look for today. And I literally left early, but of course the B is still running late. Between the B and the Q lines, I feel like there's always some kind of delay. There's always something happening on one of those two lines, and it's so annoying. No matter how early you leave, there's still most likely a chance that you're going to be late. Y'all, I'm so annoyed. Literally every train that I need is either delayed or not running. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get there. I do not believe in Ubers and Lyfts, so I'm gonna try to tough it out through the subway. I'm just hoping that the train actually comes. But I did already text the photographer like way before saying that I may be late because the trains are running delayed as always. They literally look so good. I'm obsessed. Good luck picking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've been trying not to like overshoot too much because it's like they look so good. Like this jacket looked great with it too.
This lighting is just like chef's kiss.
Oh, is it? You saucy.
This light is a little too much, but you guys, we just finished shooting. I am literally the worst when it comes to vlogging behind the scenes of my photo shoots. Like, I didn't even introduce you guys to the photographer. I barely even showed you guys the studio. Like, I'm trash, I know. But the shoot was absolutely phenomenal, you guys. I cannot wait for you to see these photos. Literally just what I needed for my portfolio. I am starving, so I am going to hit up one of my favorite diners in the city. And then I have another shoot on Sunday, so of course. Thank you. I have another shoot on Sunday, so I'm gonna bring you guys along for that, and I'm gonna try to do a better job at showing you what goes into the shoot, I guess. Shouldn't be drinking this, but I'm definitely gonna treat myself. I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. You guys, I hate, like, I'm happy that things are kind of like getting back to normal in the grand scheme of things, but the way the subway be packed nowadays is like so annoying when you go from having subway carts to yourself, the streets being empty, not having traffic, to like mass amounts of people to the point where like you can't even sit down and there's barely any room to stand. Like, that's so annoying, but it definitely shows that New York is back and very much alive. It is complete madness out there. I just got back home. The shoot went well. I look super greasy and disgusting, so I'm about to take this makeup off. And even though I just ate, I just had like, I guess, lunch or an early dinner by myself. I'm about to go out to eat again. My friend and I had originally had plans to go to dinner at 7, but by the time I finished my shoot, I was like so hungry, so I just went ahead and ate. But I'm not gonna cancel on him. I'm still gonna show up, and I'll probably just order like tres leches. That's our thing. We like go around the city and try different tres leches to try to find the best one. And then I am going to down a gallon of water to try to cleanse my body of the cheese and the dairy that I consumed today. So like a long time ago, I cut out cheese and I cut out, well, really all forms of dairy so that I can clear my skin. And now that my skin is clear and I pretty much eat healthy like throughout the week, sometimes I'll treat myself to like some cheese and some sugar, something sweet or whatever. So like earlier I had penne pasta with like cheese sprinkled on top, and I had that milkshake that you guys saw. And so every now and then I'll treat myself to something like that, even though in my vlogs it seems like I'm eating out all the time. But you guys have to realize it's maybe like 2 days out of my life that I'm posting on YouTube. So yeah, for the most part I eat fairly healthy because as a model I do have to, you know, watch my figure, and I do have to make sure my skin is as clear as possible. So I'm about to take off this makeup because for me, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but wearing makeup actually breaks me out, which is why I never wear it unless I'm working. So I'm definitely about to take all this makeup off and just have a fresh face for tonight.
Imagine that doing the whole concert so you don't have to go tomorrow.
That is JLO singing. It's a new song though. Yeah, that is her. You can see her on the thing.
Go where?
Oh, that way.
Okay.
Why is she performing tonight though?
So yes,
So my ring light broke and I have to use this bright behind. I don't even know what it would be called, but it's way too powerful for YouTube, so I'm definitely gonna have to get another ring light. But in the meantime, finally back home, you guys. I am a grandma. I do not like being out too late these days. Like, I'll be ready to get into bed. Sometimes I don't even want to go out at all. I'm actually glad we got to go out tonight because not only did I have some amazing tres leches, and we randomly came across JLO performing in Central Park. Like, what? My friend and I, we were walking to the subway so that I could go home, and it was maybe like 9:30 at this point, and I hear music playing and I'm like, wait, that sounds like JLO. And he's like, no, like that's not the real JLO. Like, she's gonna be here tomorrow, but she's not there right now. And I'm like, no, that doesn't sound like just regular audio, like they popped the tape in and she's playing. That sounds like her live. And he's like, no, it doesn't sound like her. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we get closer and he's like, well, do you want to go check it out? Like, are you pressed for time? And I'm like, yeah, let's go check it out. So we're walking through Central Park. You see the setups and stuff because the concert is tomorrow. So you see like the gates and everything set up, but barely anybody's in Central Park because, again, it's like 9:30 at night on a Friday and it's a little cold outside. So we're walking. The music is getting louder and louder. And I'm like, no, she's definitely live. Like, there's no way that's just audio. He still doesn't believe me. So we get closer, and we start to see lights, and we start to see like a bigger crowd of people. So I'm like, okay, she's definitely live. Like, these people aren't just crowding around for no reason. So we get closer. Lo and behold, JLO is up on stage performing. Granted, we have missed like 5 songs already because we could hear it on our way there, and she had gone through like 5 songs. So once we actually got to the stage, she was performing her last song. Unfortunately, we missed majority of the show, but basically they were performing sound check, and they have to do sound check like late at night when pretty much no one is at Central Park. So it was maybe like 100 people, if that, standing out there because no one knew about it. I guess no one knows that they do sound check at night. My friend is actually going to the concert tomorrow. I had a free ticket, but I already made plans for tomorrow, so unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to make it to the concert, but it was still really cool to see JLO like live in person for free randomly in the middle of the night. So that just goes to show, trust your instincts, and women are always right, because he doubted me. He didn't think that she was really live, even though I kept telling him over and over again she's definitely live. Lo and behold, I was right. So pay attention, fellas. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for today. My photo shoot went so well, and the photographer posted like a few behind the scenes shots on Instagram, so I got to see. You guys, these photos are about to be fire. I can't wait for you to see them. It's probably going to be a little while because he is fairly busy, and so he's probably backed up with like editing photos. But make sure you follow me on Instagram and stay tuned so that you can see like the finished product. But again, I have another photo shoot on Sunday, so of course I'm going to bring you guys along. But until then, bye! Hey guys, happy Sunday. Today I have yet another photo shoot, and I have yet another photo shoot on Thursday, but that one's a little bit of a bigger production, so I am gonna make a separate video on that one, so stay tuned. You guys, I'm so excited, but also a little bit nervous, but I'll get more into that in that separate video. I was kind of irresponsible last night. I literally did not get in until 1 a.m. and I didn't get to sleep until like 2 a.m. so I probably looked tired. It was really, really irresponsible of me to do something like that. It totally was not my intention, but the schedule just got pushed back a little bit and we ended up staying out later than usual. I also have like this breakout under my left eye. I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but I always get this same pimple under my left eye before a photo shoot. Every single time, it never fails. My mom thinks it may be like a stress bump, like in this specific spot, and it always leaves a scar on my face. So you can see like there's the pimple and then like the dark spot around it. Yeah, so it's huge and it takes up a lot of space on my face. Thankfully, you know, after like a couple weeks, the dark spot usually fades away, but then the pimple comes back and then the dark spot comes back. So it's just like this repetitive cycle. But anyways, I'm about to eat like some cereal or something and then head to the photo shoot. Oh, and just a side note, because I am going to be shooting behind the scenes, this photographer shoots in an apartment just because it's cheaper than a studio, so it actually makes sense. So when I'm showing you guys behind the scenes, don't be like all bougie and stuff talking about some ew, like why is she at this man's apartment? No, he rents out the apartment. He has his own separate apartment, so like he doesn't live at this one. He just uses this apartment as his photo studio because it would be cheaper than renting an entire like actual photo studio. But I just wanted to give that disclaimer in here before you guys go crazy in the comments. Did you ever even add our crusty picture up here, Guido? The one where you couldn't even see anybody?
Yes.
Besides you?
Yes. I think I
Probably hit it.
No, it's somewhere.
I don't see it. You have to buy like a roll of color films?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look, it's probably in here. Okay.
The finished look, my wonderful makeup artist. Hello.
These are good. Wow.
Already? 2 tests.
Yeah, music.
Oh yeah, Madison Ryan. I don't know if you guys
Yes.
know her. This is the most beautiful woman in the world to me. She's so unreal. I know she gets tired of me. I'm always in her DMs.
Are you really?
Yeah. she
But does
so
she
nice.
respond back?
Yeah, she does.
Oh,
Oh, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, oh.
And you are, Thomasina.
you are beautiful.
You are.
You think that
thanks,
she's
guys.
got stuff on you? She doesn't have.
Oh, yeah, I always say
Girl.
she's the most beautiful woman.
You need to own how beautiful you are.
I mean, I do, but I also give credit where it's
Right,
due.
right.
I find you so effortless to photograph.
I know, that's why we shoot so fast, always.
You're just such a natural.
Oh, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously. Oh, here. Look at a couple of them while we
and me get up to it. I wanna let you know that I am what you do. I need to reassure you, my life would be purposeless without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. You fly me to be there. Challenge me for the better. What do you let me get up to you? Say you go. Turn my game on. I'll push you again. I'll put you in the bed.
All right, that's a wrap, folks. Guido, you want to say anything to the people?
Thank you.
Shanika, you want to say anything to the people?
And thank you.
All right, bye, guys.
I'm not just a